first. She said, I run his bath water, his dinner is ready, and if he needs some loving right then and there, I go take care of him. I'm happy, he's happy, then the children are happy because we are happy. And all our friends are going, no, that's wrong. But science has shown, the research has shown that when the children become more important than the two parents, the family suffers.
I mean, yeah, because a lot of times the children may have a disagreement, which involves the parents, and then the parents are choosing sides.
Right.
And then, you know, it gets bigger and bigger. And this is a war in your own household.
Exactly.
They split you. I mean? The kids split you. They know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Sure
exactly.
they do.
For little petty things that they may want at that time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like you said, the golfer with Tiger Woods' father put the golf stick in his crib.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But that was the love that he had between him and his wife, what was shared down to their children.
Their
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, and a lot of kids, even if you don't have that golf club to give them kids, spend time and show that love with them. You know what I mean? And let them see the love that the parents have. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That makes them want to be parents.
Exactly.
That makes them want to be, you know what I mean?
And then they'll do it to their children.
Exactly.
Then they'll start to change. Remember I told you the story of the Jewish phenomenon in the book where the guy talked about how when the Jews, the first book they give their child, they on the inside of that book they put a piece of candy. They close the book, then they give the child the book. When he opens that book and he sees the piece of candy, he goes, oh, a piece of candy. So he gets the attitude that every time he opens the book, there's going to be a reward. And that's what we need to start doing to our children. Learning is important. Learning is everything. Who wants to be dumb? When did being dumb, as Wayne always says, get to be in? You know what I mean, y'all? These are our children. They are just little adults in training. What are children? Children are little adults in training.
And what you were saying, Charles, about the parents that still think it's all about them, I'm here to say all you dudes running around fresh with all your Gucci outfits and your little purses hanging off of you, and you got a child. It's a shame to me to see a guy in the mall walking around fresh to death and his child looking like an orphan. Like I hate seeing that.
Oh, it's terrible.
And it could be an issue when it's extra out. You see them shows coming on where the parents is putting the child in all these pageants, and then, what do they call them, women? Like them, they try to have their head
stage mamas.
They trying to put these kids. Half these children don't even want to be in this.
No,
I've seen them putting all this makeup and they put dentures on the child, like they give them grown people teeth. It's scary.
We live through our children.
Yeah, we live vicariously. Well, tell me this: well, then do fathers live vicariously through their sons to play football?
Yeah, they do definitely, especially athletically, because they want to see they definitely want to see their kids make them proud and doing what they used to do.
Well, what
and
they
getting the opportunity and the opportunities that they missed. But my dad, just like Wayne said, he wanted us to run track, and then once it was passed down to Wayne to play football, everybody expected me to play football. So everybody was on my back, like, you scared to play football? Like, no, I like playing basketball. And once they see me play and how hard I went in basketball, then it spoke for itself. All of us went hard, but it was in our own way.
Listen, now we've got one more subject, y'all. Our time is almost up. You still got time to call 410-481-1400. That's 410-481-1400. Black people don't leave money to their children. Now, everybody says that's just a crying shame. It's just a crying shame. I'm going to tell y'all the story about Rosalie. That was me and Lamitra's mother. She scrubbed toilets for 30 years, working for Texas Instruments. When she died of colorectal cancer, she left $20,000 for 7 children to split. We got $1,200 apiece after we buried her. She was a maid scrubbing toilets, and she found a way to leave something for her children. What do y'all think about that? Should black people figure out a way to leave something for the kids?
You got to. Right. You know what I mean? I mean, you leaving your kids with your bills, your debt. You know what I mean?
That's what we end up leaving them with.
I mean, and now they got to move and carry and raise their kids, first starting with debt. You know what I mean?
Already in the negative.
Yeah. Oh, we got a caller.
Oh, who is it?
We got a Carmen.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, Carmen. How are you?
I'm just fine.
You have a question or comment?
I'm just getting on the topic of the evening.
Okay.
I would like to say that if you want your child to be something in life, you should do as the Bible says, raise your child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's my comment on it. They may go over a fool's hill every now and then, but we all have. But whatever you want your child to do, you raise your child the way the Bible says, in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. It'll be in him, and he'll turn around and bring it right back out of him. It'll come back.
You're absolutely right. Listen, Carmen, I believe this is Carmen Alexander. Is this Carmen Alexander?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Carmen. How are you?
How are you?
Now, y'all, this is Wayne and Desi's unbelievable mom. This is Super Mom. Please, we're so happy
Hi,
that you.
Super Mom.
How are you?
She is just wonderful. She is a teacher at the Baltimore City Community Kitty College for the children, and she's just listen. If you want to make sure your children are getting right, getting a good start, you should check out the BCCC Kitty College. It is just a wonderful thing. Carmen, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
And we'd like to thank everybody who participated in the bake sale that we had on last week. We had a wonderful day.
Yes,
thank you all for that. And Carmen, thank you for calling.
Great.
All righty.
Have a good day. Love you all.
We love you too.
You too, mommy.
Okay, bye-bye.
I think we got another caller there. Do we? Do we have another caller? Hello.
Yes,
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
You have a question or comment? What's your name?
Anna.
Hi, Anna. Thanks for calling.
Yes, I just had a comment about as far as in the black community, I feel that you should try to raise your children to have high self-esteem and to, aim to live better and do better than what you have done.
Yes, ma'am.
And when my children were younger, I had 5 of them. They're all grown now. I tried to instill this in them as I was bringing them up. And, when I used to get criticized by family members and different people, and they used to say, you think your kid's better than everybody else.
That's what they put on you.
Or what else, and I used to say, well, I tried to raise them to be the ghetto elite, whatever,
Yes, ma'am. Wait a minute.
But I tried to instill in them to get a higher education.
Wait a minute. You know what? I hear you, but I wanted to know, how did you do it? How did you get them to not pay attention to what their peers were saying?
How did I do it?
Yeah. How did you get them to listen to you instead of their peers?
With my oldest daughter, I had to kind of use tough love on her.
Okay.
I used to have to just tell her what it was going to be if she didn't get herself together.
And she believed you.
And I said, you have a choice. I gave her some ultimatums, and she took the ultimatum.
Okay.
It's like, you either do this, that. You either get back in college, get a job, or you got to go.
My house.
That's what's up.
That's what's
And
up. All right.
she decided that she would go into the military. But I had to tell her, if you stay doing what you're doing, you're not going to have anything in your future except for babies and the project.
That's right. That's right.
Because that's what was going on with her friends. And,
she could see it coming. You could see it coming. Listen, thank you so much.
And I could see it coming,
Yes, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you for calling. We got one more call. We're almost out of time. I hate to cut you off. We got one more call. I believe it's Venetia.
Yes, Vanessa. How you doing?
Fine. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I just want to make a comment about leaving a legacy for your children.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
I know everybody's been raised different, and with me, my parents, they never told me, or to this day, have anything to leave besides the love that they had shared with me. But now, since I'm an educated college student, I'm learning to invest in things like the Roth RAs and RAs, and where I can also leave that to my son and my grandchildren that I have now, that it will be heirs to them and to the future generations.
Wow.
And if we're not educated about those things, we don't know how to leave those legacies to our children.
That's what I'm talking about, Vanessa.
We thank you so much. Listen, I did some research. There is only one church I have found, black church in the nation. He is from Baltimore, Dr. Tony Evans, my sister's church. They have a what do you call it, Mitra?
Credit union.
A credit union
for the
where
church.
the members of the church can put money into an account to leave an inheritance for their kids, and they won't let them touch it.
Wow.
Once they put it in, you can't go back in it. Once you start it, you cannot go back in it. Now, y'all talk to your churches and say, can we do something like that? Because y'all know it's hard for us to save money. Because the first time something come up, we're going to run and get it. Talk to your churches. Talk to your pastor. How can the church do something? See, the church is the center of the black community, but the churches sleep. 4,000 churches in Baltimore, and less than 4% of them have an outreach ministry. That's something they could do that would get people going, get it happening. Listen, it's almost about that time, y'all. We hate to leave you, and we know you've been calling in, asking for more time for us, and we hear what you're being called, but keep on calling. Don't stop calling. Call into the radio station and ask them to give us more time or find out what we can do. We love you all. God bless each and every one of you. Wayne, you want to say goodbye?
Keep cool. Get some water for the week. You know what I mean? Hold yourself down.
Yourself, Desi.
Have a good week. Leave the stress alone. Just go ahead and get through your work week.
Love somebody, Charles.
Hey, parents, get your kids back in school and everything. Get them ready for the school year coming up.
Yeah, right.
First quarter report
exactly.
card.
You got to get on that now. God bless you all. I wish the peace of God upon each and every one of your lives, no matter what you do or where you go. Take God with you in peace. God bless you. See y'all next week.
All right.